Welcome back, Soul Tribe. It's good to see you again. For those new to my channel, I am Mystical Woman, and I am here today to share messages from the divine. That's right. I recently kept hearing this song, Stand By Me, which I know it's very popular. Okay, and once upon a time it was Stand By Me, and I believe it has to do with friendship and with love and unity. And maybe Spirit wants to give us a message related to that song, Stand By Me. Maybe somebody wants you to stand by them through a difficult time, or maybe you want somebody to stand by you. So let's go ahead and see what the divine has to share with the collective today. Clear the space, clear the space. I call divine protection, clarity, and truth. Only energies of love, wisdom, and the highest good may enter this space. All other energies are blocked, dissolved, and removed by the Most High. I am shielded, grounded, and aligned. And I ask this in the name of the divine. Okay, let's begin. Let's check the vibes. Let's check the vibes, Soul Tribe. Who is the person on your mind? Let's check the vibe for today. Let's see what comes out. What does this person have? Do they have you on their mind? What does divine have to share about this person with you? Shuffling real good. Okay. Now, divine, I want you to speak to my soul tribe. This message may not, this download may not resonate with all of you. And you know what? That's okay. If it doesn't, let it go. If it flows, it flows. If not, let it go. Ooh. Should I put that back? Let's see. Wishful thinking, second chance, deja vu, and nostalgia. This person is thinking about you all the time. Okay, wishful thinking. They want a second chance with you. And there's kind of like a deja vu. There's nostalgia there. When they think of you, they can't get you out of their mind. Tell me more, Spirit. Okay, breathe, let go, clear your mind, recharge. You need to recharge. This person needs, the person on your mind, they need to recharge. They are drained. But you know what? You live rent-free in their mind. They can't let go. They need to recharge. That tells me that they have a lot on their plate. A lot. Maybe they have more than they can handle right now. And they need to recharge. Because if not, they're going to burn out. What else, Spirit? What do you have to tell the collective about this person that's on their mind? Let's go, Spirit. Wishful thinking. They want to be with you. They want to be with you so bad. But before you give them that second chance, if you decide to, they need to really recharge. They need to inhale and exhale. They really do. They need to clear their mind for a while. They're drowning. They're drowning because I'm looking at the ocean and they need to exhale. They don't catch a break. They're thinking of you. They're overwhelmed, but they need to breathe. Sometimes they forget about breathing. They hold their breath. They forget. Tell me, Spirit. What else? I'm sorry about that. Clingy. Old exes, dead relationships, old ways. Something's got to change because the old ways are just not going to change. That's why they want a second chance with you. They feel that they have blown it with you. Okay? You mean the world to them, but, you know, the old ways are just not going to work anymore. No, they're not. You need to try something new. They're going to come back to you and they're going to want a second chance, and it's going to be up to you whether you want to give them that opportunity. It depends what they've put you through. It depends on many factors, synchronicities, and what changes have they made. Their mindset, have they changed? Have they awakened? That's very important because it seems to me that you have done a lot of work on yourself. Daydreaming, head in the clouds, delusion, hopes and dreams. This person, they just can't help themselves. They can't stop. They cannot stop thinking about you. They can't. You're all that they think about. Daydreaming. Daydreaming. I know, I'm sorry, the glare. They're daydreaming. Look at her face. They just drift. And they think about you all the time. They can't help themselves. They're in a euphoric state. They can't stop thinking about you. You know what? They're trying to find a way to come back to you. And they just don't know how. They don't know how. With the word clouds, what's coming to me is, what the divine is telling me is that they're romantic and they live in the clouds. You're something special. And they can't get over you. I don't know what happened between you, but they can't let it go. They can't let it go. It says let go. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's you the one that has to let go. Maybe this person on your mind and in your heart, maybe they just put you through so much that you need to clear your mind and breathe and let it go and recharge yourself because of what you've been through, what they've put you through. Oh, geez. Hold on, everybody. I have to be strategic. Strategic to not move the camera. And here we have feminine energy. What? Gentleness, nurturing, mothering. That's how they see you. That's how they see you. You're divine feminine. They want nothing else but to be with you and share a life with you. They do. And if you can't see it, it's very obvious. It's very obvious that they think the world of you. They want to build a life with you. So I want, you know what I want to know? I want to know what's stopping them. What's stopping this person from coming to the collective and changing their ways and changing their lifestyle? What is it? What is it that's keeping them from you? Because you know what? There has to be something. There has to be something. Ooh, there goes this. Oh, shit. Sipping. There's rumors, gossip, and there's someone being nosy. Well, you know, people are going to talk. People are going to talk all day, all night. Round and round we go. This person is afraid. They're afraid. They're afraid of people talking if they get together with you. Okay? They're afraid. They're afraid that people will talk. Gossip. People will talk. Okay? Two-faced. Double life. Cheater. Backstabber. Oh, shit. You know what? Double life stood out. They have somebody else. Okay, and there's a third party here. That's what's keeping them. That's why they're not coming. You're their wish fulfillment. They want to be with you. They can't stop thinking about you. You're the divine feminine. But they're afraid if they leave, people are going to talk shit. This and that, and they're, you know, and it's going to erase all the good that they've done. They're not going to see that. Okay, because all they're going to see is, oh, you know, that person, you know, they're such an asshole or they're such a bitch. They just, you know, look at that. They just left. They took off to be with somebody else. That's it. There's a third party. But they're in love with you. They are in love with you, and it's very obvious. It's very obvious. What are they going to do about it, Spirit? What are they going to do? What are they going to do? What does the collective need to know? Unbelievable. But they can't stop thinking about you. And I have a feeling that, you know what, this third party, they know. Because you know what? You can't hide your feelings. You know, you can't hide your feelings. You light up this person's life. And in their daydreaming state, you know what? This third party looks at them and they know. They know that you are on their mind. They know. They're not stupid. Oh. Small hands, but I'm blessed. Small hands, but I'm blessed. What else, divine? What else, spirit? Lust. Jesus. Lust. Greed. By any means necessary. Inconsiderate. You know what? This paints a pretty vivid picture that I'm not going to go there. But you know what? They can't help themselves. They just can't. They just can't. They want you, and they want you bad. Bad. Woo! Burning hot. Burning hot. Woo! They're on fire. They are on fire. They know. They know what you got. Because you give them good loving. Woo-wee! Yes, you do. My goodness. hot and bothered, hot and bothered, hot and bothered. This person, woo, look at me moving the camera. They are hot and bothered. They can't help themselves. This person is completely in love with you. And you know what? They fucked up. They're with the wrong person. You're the divine feminine. But you know what? They need to step it up. They need to step it up and they need to make a decision. Antisocial in your feelings. Silent treatment, left out. You feel left out because of this third party. You feel that they've pushed you aside. Sometimes they give you the silent treatment. They're not always there because clearly they're with them. And you feel pushed aside. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And you know what? You don't like it one bit. That's exactly why you need to recharge and possibly let it go. I mean, it's your decision. I can't tell you what to do, and the divine can't tell you what to do. But you know what? You need to really prioritize yourself and really think about what you want. Now, what they want, what do you want? Because you're the only one who knows what they've put you through and what you've gone through. Nightlife, striptease, gamble, Vegas. They're a bit of a naughty person. They like the striptease. They like taking chances. They like the nightlife. That's when they come to life. Nightlife. And you know what? They don't only daydream about you. They think about you at night. Yes, they do think about you at night. They think about you 24/7. 24/7. Woo! Yes, because what they have at home, you know what? Stagnant. Stuck. They feel stuck. And they're frozen. They are frozen because they don't know what to do about you. They're stuck. They have obligations with this person. They might be living with them. They might be married. I'm sorry. Maybe you know, maybe you don't know. Again, maybe they have kids together. Maybe they're just living, they have a living arrangement. But the third party, they know something's up. And whether you're in contact with them or not, they want to talk to you. They want to get close to you. I mean, that's very apparent that they want to get more than close to you. Okay, they want to come to you. What else, Spirit? They're not happy where they are. They are not happy. They are not happy by any means. And you are their lifeline. You're the one that keeps them standing. You really do. If it wasn't for you, they would lead a very sad, depressed, and stagnant life. Like it says, they feel stagnant where they are. What are they going to do about that? Oh, jeez. Masculine energy. Oh, wow. Authority, discipline, father figure. They're a father. They're possibly a father. But they're disciplined. You know why they're disciplined? They're keeping themselves occupied and busy to have discipline to not come toward you. Well, you know what? You've elevated yourself. So you know what? They know that if they come to you, they need to have a plan. They need to be solid with you. They can't be playing these foolish games. Okay? But they're an authority figure. They are. They're divine masculine. So we have in this spread the divine feminine, which is you, and the divine masculine. This might be a twin flame connection. They see your nurturing side, but you know what? You just light up their world. You do. You really do. They don't forget how you treat them, how you just, there's a softness in you that they can't find in anyone else. Whether you're a man or a woman, you know what? There are a lot of men out there that they cook, they clean, they love their woman, they love their partner. Take it like it resonates, remember? Let it flow or let it go. And this person, they think about all those times that you took care of them. You took care of them. Which means that where they are, in this stagnant energy, in this dead end, and they're frozen, you know what? This person does nothing for them. No, they don't. They feel alone. Suffering in silence, unspoken desires, real feelings, broken dreams. They don't want to tell you. If you are in contact with them, they are suffering in silence. They are not telling you what's really going on. Unspoken desires, they're holding back. You know why? Because they're disciplined. They're disciplined. They don't want to tell you. Because they can't come to you with a real offer. They can't offer anything to you until they let go of this third party. So that's their unspoken desires. They have real feelings for you. This is not bullshit. You know, they weren't just using you. They have feelings for you. They feel that the dreams are broken. They don't know how to get to you because they're suffering in silence. Just like you. But they're disciplined, let me tell you. They have a lot of willpower to stay back. After all these daydreaming and wishful thinking and lust card coming out. What else, Spirit? What's their path? Where are they going to next? What are they going to do? Tell me more. Tell me what they're going to do about their feelings toward the collective. They feel hopeless. They feel lost. They think they've lost you. At times they feel depressed. Okay, because of this stagnant energy. Since they can't tell you everything, they're suffering in silence. They feel the loss. Maybe you've pulled away. If you know about this third party and you have felt that their energy is slipping away because they have obligations, you felt the loss first. And they feel hopeless now. That's why they don't know how they're going to get you back. And they don't have a plan. Until they have a real concrete plan. They know you're not messing around. No. They know you're not doing that. One more for the collective. Okay, 2. I'll take it. Established. Settled, secured, or secure and wealthy. Okay. They're established, but they want to come to you with an offer and they want to be able to give you what you deserve. Okay, they want to give you security because who doesn't want security? They don't want to be wishy-washy with you. But there's a delay. Okay, time is of the essence and they're procrastinating. Too busy. Because you know why? They are wrapping themselves up with work. They're keeping themselves occupied in order to control their daydreaming and thinking about you, because it's 24/7. Again, it's 24. They can't let you go. But time will tell. There might be a delay, and they're procrastinating because they know that they have a decision to make. And they're stalling. They're stalling because they don't know which way. It's their home life, their stagnant energy, but it's obligation. There's obligations that they need to tend to. And then there's you. But their heart desires. They're divine feminine. Deep down, they know that you're the one. But they got themselves in a bind and they don't know how to get out of it. So time will tell. Time will tell. But right now, it's not time. Okay, it's not time. That's why there's a delay. There is. But let's end this on a positive note. If they were to speak to you right now and they could tell you how they feel, let's go ahead and get some love oracles for you and see if this person could say something to you, if they could talk to you right now. What would they say? What would they say? What message? Soul to soul now. Let's be real. Soul to soul. If their soul could speak to yours and connect with yours, which I'm sure it does. What message are they sending? What do they want you to know? What do they want you to know? Because I think that you both have been through a lot. I think that it's a very hard and difficult decision to make. Something that they are not taking lightly. And they feel called. They feel a bond with you like no other. The chemistry is unreal. And they're stuck. They're stuck. But you know what? There's free will. And the outcome should be what makes them happy. Because nobody should be in a situation where you're not thriving and you're miserable. What kind of life are you living if you are in that kind of situation? Blank. Blank. Their mind is blank as sometimes. Spirit, what do they want to tell them? That was fast. I have been dreaming about having a future with you. Yes, they have. It's ongoing. I crave to be close by your side. This is all the time. But they're stuck. I think of you whenever I feel lost in my life. What else do they have to say to the collective? Tell me more. Give me another message. Your presence in my life gives me peace. You're their safe space. You're their safe space. You're their safe space. You're home to them. I've been working on my self-love and self-worth. They have to, because They know what they had with you and they don't want to let you go. So they know they need to rise to meet you where you're at because you've done the shadow work. You have worked on yourself and they have felt it and they know it. They know it. So they need to work on themselves. I feel this insane attraction to you. Yes. They just can't help themselves. There was another one. Oh no, this is upside down. What else do they want to tell the collective? One more. One more, Spirit. What else do they want? What message do they want to tell the collective? The person that they love. Wow, that's insane. One more, Spirit. What else do they want to tell their love? What message do... Ooh, no, that's almost the entire deck. One more. Blank. Sometimes their mind goes blank. Sometimes they don't know what to say to you. Because they're so overwhelmed with emotions that they don't know what to say. Sometimes they don't know what to say. They don't know what to say. One more, Spirit. I don't want to end it on their blank. Their blank thoughts. Sometimes I think that they feel intimidated by you. Because why wouldn't they? You're their everything. Deep down, my intentions with you have always been pure. They're not bullshitting you. This is real love. It's never been fake. Yes, there's a third party. Yes, they got involved in a situation where they can't get out of. And I feel that they are genuinely sorry about the decisions that they've made. Because they have only had pure intentions towards you. This person is not a player. Okay. They're afraid. They're afraid to come forward now because of your awakening and your glow up and the way that they see you. But you know what? Their intentions are pure. You weren't a one-night stand. You weren't somebody that they didn't want a future with. The spread said the opposite. They do want a future with you. Until this day, they still think about you day and night. Well, my soul tribe, I hope this brought clarity into your world and I hope to your situation. Thank you for joining me. And until next time, stay real. Don't forget to click subscribe and like. See you soon. Until next time.